Hi, my name is Dean Roger A., founder of the Tesla Brotherhood, and I found some interesting material. I was doing a little bit of research on Google to find out if how large the Troll's power is handling, and I found something very interesting. There was Alumni Hall of Fame, okay? And in the Hall of Fame, located in the auditorium lobby, the plaques, former students made possible through the generosity of Hubert N. Hoffman III, YHS Class of 1962. This Hall of Fame is interesting because David M. McDowell Brown, U.S. Navy captain, NASA astronaut, died on board the Space Shuttle Columbia when it disintegrated during re-entry in 2003. David Charlebois, pilot, first officer, American Airlines Flight 77, which crashed into the Pentagon in 911. Katie Couric, anchor of the CBS Evening News, former Today co-host. Tom Dolan, winner of 2 Olympic gold medals and 1 silver medal in swimming, alumni of the University of Michigan. Michael D. Leinbach, shuttle launch director for NASA John F. Kennedy Space Center. Rich Lowry, editor for National Review magazine. Gregory Thomas Garcia, Emmy Award-winning producer and writer, My Name is Earl. Eric E. Schmidt, CEO of Google Inc. and former member of Apple. Paul Wellstone, Democratic U.S. Senator representing Minnesota, died in a plane crash in 2002. Tyler Matheson, managing editor of CNBC News, host of Night Net Worth. James Sethian, head of the mathematics group, University of California, Berkeley, and joint developer of the level set method, whatever that is. Do you see anything interesting? I certainly do. It's the start of finding out about Google. And what I'm looking for is a way to take down the trolls and stop the insanity of educating these kids like that. Like, I've come across some sick videos in my time. I'm gonna put the video in the I've come across some sick videos in my time. I'll put the video in my in the description box. I don't want to show it because display it as a favorite because it's that terrible. I don't want to put it on display. But this fight with Von Helton and the trolls, it reminds me of how bad things got in alt Slack. And before things got really bad, the only way that cleaned them all out was to prove to other people that that alt Slack funding was coming from the Carlyle Group, and that these weirdos were getting paid by Canadians paying taxes into, like, they were stealing the retirement funds of elderly people to pay for these trolls. That the Carlyle Group is, some kind of president investment club. And here's something really weird. Okay, that same CEO of Google, Eric E. Schmidt, was also an advisor for Obama in his campaigns. The connection proves the trolls' mentality. It proves what the trolls work for. Okay, they probably do not work directly with Google, although they are paid from Google. People like Von Helton get paid. Mac Electric get paid, and possibly Montegraph get paid directly from Google per views. And, it's impossible to sign up for these things because the forms just disappear or nothing comes of it. There's no invitation to make any income if I wanted to do the same thing. Plus my channels, the topics are so hot, the channels don't stick around. Wow. This one channel, I want to monitor how long it sticks around because it is seriously offensive, this one channel I seen. And I've noticed other channels and other titles. There's one guy calling himself I'm Your Penis. There's people showing well, Google did this before in Alt Slack, and they did it before, holding these forums for these people to do insane things. And of course this is COINTELPRO because it's counterintelligence. It's dumb as you can get. And, you know, why these hijackers of the high-tech forums are allowed here is painfully obvious, and when you start looking at connections. I'll put all the information I'll put it all in a thing on the video, and we'll take a look at it. And it's very interesting connections. Like, I mean, you got these guys went from that high school. They went into David McDowell Brown, U.S. Navy captain, NASA astronaut, died on board the Space Shuttle Columbia. Disintegrated. David Charlebois, first officer of American Airlines Flight 77. We all okay. And there's thing is that when you listen to the cover-up, of course, I don't believe the official government story of Flight 77, so obviously those people either still alive or they're off somewhere else. But it's really strange that there's such a close connection to all these people, including the CEO of Google. Which kind of shows you small family, all from that one little high school. And then when you look into the research, you'll also find that same high school that CEO of Google went to, Eric Schmidt, that it almost collapsed, and the big powers brought it back to life, which is very strange. I got to look into this deeper and see what's really going on in here, but that's just doing research, find out who's pulling the strings on us and who's helping the trolls, and just look at the bigger picture of why they're allowed to, you know, you got to look at it like they don't want the warnings there to stave off the kids from seeing this. They want the hate crime seen by the kids because that's their future people they want to confuse and mess up. So, you know, and I can't believe nobody has flagged down this one video I've seen. I just can't believe it's still around. It is so obnoxious and so out in the open. It's just wild.